welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video for you guys. I'm going to be talking to you all about my collaboration with e.l.f. Cosmetics and the Glam Gyals. Like, those words still just don't process in my mind. This seems so surreal, just like a dream. So for those of you guys who don't know, we just dropped the Retro Paradise collection with e.l.f. Cosmetics. Myself and 4 other influencers who won e.l.f.'s Beautyscape contest last year in 2019 got to create a whole summer collection with e.l.f. Cosmetics, and my mind is just blown right now. I can't believe it's finally here. I got to work with 4 other influencers. These girls are truly amazing. They will forever hold a special place in my heart. We have just we'll become lifelong friends after this. Like, they are all just, we've been through so much together. We work so well together. We uplift one another, and that in itself is so special. So we have Miss Deanna, otherwise known as Easy Neon. I'm sure you guys are familiar with her. I've actually followed her for a very long time on YouTube before I met her at Beautyscape. She's a huge inspiration. And then we have Miss Valeria, and same thing. I followed her on Instagram and YouTube before I met her at Beautyscape, and I just felt like I could relate to her, you know, just both being Latina, and I just loved her, and now we're friends. Like, it's just so cool. And then I met Miss Jessa. She's just an absolute sweetheart, and she's just hilarious. She's always cracking us up. And then we have Miss Alyssa. She's just fire, straight fire. Everything she does is fire. So those are my gals, and we created this collection with e.l.f. So I'm going to get into all the details about the Retro Paradise collection, kind of how this came about, a little bit of the backstory about Beautyscape, and then of course we'll get into all the products, the details, swatches, and all that good stuff. So just to give you guys a little bit of the backstory, if you're not familiar with Beautyscape, e.l.f. hosts an annual competition every year called Beautyscape, and last year it was in the Bahamas, like the Bahamas. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you're probably not familiar. Oh, go follow me on Instagram at Lisha Loves Makeup. But yeah, so e.l.f. Actually DM'd me last year, and they're like, hey, we think you would be great for this contest. We think you should enter. And I was like, what? For them actually to reach out? I mean, I have a small platform, so that in itself was just mind-blowing. So I was like, okay, of course I have to enter. So I entered. You submit a photo, and then they pick 25 finalists to go to the Bahamas. I was one of the lucky finalists, and that in itself, like, when I got the email saying you're going to the Bahamas, I'm like, what is happening right now? So that in itself was crazy, because I mean, I've never been to any PR events. Like I said, I have a very small platform, so that in itself was so meaningful. It was nerve-wracking as well, but so exciting and life-changing. We got to learn so much there. We had action-packed days. We got to meet so many influential people in the industry. We got to meet Jen Atkin. Like, just saying that, I get goosebumps. We got to meet Namvo, like so many other influential people in the industry, plus the e.l.f. team itself, like getting to know them. I've always loved e.l.f. as a brand and what they stand for, like representing every eye, lip, and face, but actually getting to know the people behind the scenes, like it made me love them even more. And just learning about all of the Bahamian culture there, I mean, everything was just so amazing. But the crazy part was there's a contest within a contest. So they break you up into groups of 5, and then you essentially have less than 24 hours to create a makeup collection, and you have to create 3 hero products. So there had to be 1 eye product, 1 lip product, and 1 face product. You have to come up with everything, the theme, your inspiration from the Bahamian culture, your colors, everything, the packaging. You got to work with a graphic designer through all of this. And I mean, this was just crazy, like time crunch. And honestly, I couldn't have been happier with my group. I was so nervous. I was like, oh, you know, it's hard working in groups sometimes. You never know, you know, if there's people that are gonna butt heads. And the minute I got my group selected, I was so at ease. I was like, okay, this is an amazing group. I just felt like it was fate. It was just a huge relief. And honestly, from the minute we started working, we got along so well. Like, everything just fell into place. Everybody brought something to the table. It was just, I don't even know, like indescribable. We were so lucky that we didn't have any conflict. Like, everybody listened to constructive criticism. You know, everybody brought their opinions to the table, and I felt like everybody contributed to the collection, and it was just so amazing. So thankfully, everything was a smooth process with creating our collection. And and we pulled out the win. Like, I just, so mind-blowing, so mind-blowing. It still feels like a dream to me. And the theme of our collection is Retro Paradise. We felt like it was just so fitting for the Bahamas. I feel like obviously the Bahamas is paradise, like that's self-explanatory, but definitely has those retro vintage vibes, and we just felt like we took so much inspiration from the architecture, which again was very retro. You kind of have like those pastel muted tones, and we just felt like the name of the collection was so perfect. And then of course like the whole holographic theme tied right into that, and everything just kind of fell into place. And I absolutely love the story behind this collection. I definitely want to go back to the Bahamas and take a vacation there, because we were definitely working the entire time, you know, sun up to sun down. We were working day and night. We had our day action packed. So I definitely want to go back to the Bahamas. I absolutely loved it. And we also had to create a group name, so we came up with the Glam Gyals, and I just felt like it was so fitting. We felt like glam was definitely what united us as a group. And then we asked our graphic designer what were like slang terms that they use like in the Bahamian culture, and gals, Gyals, was what they use to call girls. And so we thought that was so cute, the Glam Gyals. It just rolled off the tongue, it felt super fitting, and it was perfect. We incorporated a little bit of the Bahamian culture, and I just felt like it described us so well. Beautyscape was just so meaningful for me. I mean, just for a brand like e.l.f. to believe in someone like me, like I said, I have a smaller platform. It was just really inspiring, really motivating. It really just ignited my flame for makeup again, and it's just really pushed me to work that much harder. Like, if I could make this my career, I would absolutely love that. That's a dream. So I'm just going to keep on working, and I will forever be grateful to e.l.f. for giving me this experience, for getting to meet these amazing girls that I know will be lifelong friends. Like, we just boost one another up. We're always texting, you know, cracking jokes. Like, it's just so nice to meet someone in the industry that shares the same passion as you, and you have somebody who you shared something so special with. Like, this will be so memorable. This is a huge accomplishment for me, and it's just really motivated me to work even harder. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's just go ahead and get into the products. So this is our baby here. This is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Caboodle, and this is going out to all of the people on e.l.f.'s PR list. So this will be the PR kit. I wish you guys could buy this in store, but I think we'll be doing some giveaways, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I just love how it has like this pearlized finish, kind of like that iridescent sheen to it, and it's just adorable. So then you open up the box, and all of our goodies are inside. Oh my goodness. So I thought it was so cute. e.l.f. wanted to include like some little fun goodies, so some little scrunchies, just that whole retro vibe. I just love everything about it. And then of course you have your little passport to paradise. It's the little insert that we'll send out to the influencers, and it basically just talks about all of the products, about the creators, which I think is so cool. And now let's get into the goodies. So the first product I want to talk to you guys about is our lip kit. And this was actually the first product that we created at Beautyscape. And everything kind of fell into place after this. So we were inspired by this gorgeous mural in the Bahamas. There was actually 3 women, and on one of the women, if you kind of look in closely at the lips, all of the lips were made with like different hues of neutral tones, and there was even like a pop of red in there. It was kind of just like brush strokes. I'll show you guys a picture here. So that mural just really inspired this lip kit. We wanted something that was very universal, so we went with the 3 neutral shades, the light, medium, and deep lip liners, and then of course we had to throw in the pop of color. On the photo I think there was like a red, but we decided to go with like this watermelon pink shade. We thought that would be very nice for summertime, and then it's flattering on all skin tones. And then of course you get your dreamy gloss that you can top on all of these lip liners, or you can wear these lip liners alone. That's the cool thing about these lip liners. We wanted them to be creamy to where you feel like you can wear them all over your lips alone and don't feel like super drying. So that was one big thing with these. Or you can top it off with the gloss. and the gloss is called A Moment. And that, we just kept saying that at Beautyscape, oh, this is a moment, this is a moment. And that just like, it was so fitting for our gloss, and we just wanted it to be like super dreamy. It's a clear base and it has a bunch of reflex in it. There's like peachy, there's like gold ones, it even looks like maybe some, no, like pink glitters in here. So it's just so gorgeous. I have it on right now, and we felt like, again, it's universally flattering. So this was kind of the baby that started it all, and in all honesty, I feel like this is what won us the competition because it was so unique. We were the only ones that created a lip kit, or at least presented a lip kit, because we each got to present our favorite hero products to the group, and everybody presented an eyeshadow palette, whereas we presented our lip kit. So I felt like this was just our standout product. And then of course we had to create our eyeshadow palette. This baby just speaks for itself. It's absolutely stunning. I love the holographic writing on the front and just that retro writing. It is just so aesthetically pleasing. We loved this coral color. We saw so much of that in the Bahamas as well. A lot of the buildings were this color, like you would see fences or like gates painted this color. So it just really stood out to us. And we of course had to do an 18 pan eyeshadow palette. We definitely wanted to incorporate neutrals as well as pops of color. We wanted it to be very universal and something you can take with you on vacation, you can use every day. We feel like it's a very versatile palette, and of course took so much inspiration from the Bahamas. A lot of the architecture was actually colorful, so I think like the police buildings were like mint color, so that's where we got this one here. This Baha Mod color was inspired by that. You would see a lot of the buildings that were kind of like coral, so that's what the packaging was inspired by. So a lot of this was inspired by our surroundings in the Bahama, by the art, of course the water. So this gorgeous one here is called Sip Sip, and there's actually a cute story behind that. Our graphic designer was from the Bahamas, so we kept, picking his brain, like what's different slang terms that is used out here, and Sip Sip means the tea. We thought that was so cute, so that's why we named that Sip Sip. I love that we also incorporated some Spanish names in here, so Paraíso, I mean, we had to. And then of course Caliente, like we just threw so much in here. We had a very versatile group, and I feel like it's very representative of everybody. My favorites in these palettes are definitely the shimmers and the duochromes. Paraíso is probably my favorite. It's a duochrome, and it kind of has, it looks like a bronzy color, but then like in the sun or in the light, it kind of has like a green shift to it. And then Disco is also one of my favorites. This one has like a purple blue shift. And also we had to incorporate Sea Salt. This was kind of our holographic shade, and that you'll find themed throughout the whole collection. That was our one theme that had to be consistent throughout the collection. So the gloss in our lip kit was kind of the holographic moment. We have our Sea Salt shadow here, and it looks very white in the pan, but it actually has like pink and purple reflex in it. It's so stunning. You can use just a little bit of it on the center of the lid, and it gives you the most gorgeous shimmer, and it doesn't look super white, or you can pack it on and make it like more vibrant and white in the inner tear ducts on your brow bone. It's absolutely stunning. And then of course we needed our gold and our bronzy shades. We just had to incorporate pops of color in there, but again, you can do everyday neutral looks with this as well. We definitely needed a black and a canvas, or actually this one's called canvas, like a bone color. Felt like we definitely needed those. And of course then you're just kind of your transition colors and colors to deepen things up. I love this color Royal here as well. I feel like this pairs very well with like the purples and the blue. So if you want to do like a blue wing liner, this palette I just feel like is very versatile, so stunning, and yeah, it's our baby. And then the third product that we created at Beautyscape was our highlights. And again, I feel like these highlights are not your typical highlights. They are kind of like a cream to powder product. They feel very wet to the touch. They kind of feel like cushiony in a sense. I don't know how to describe them, but they are so gorgeous, and they smell like heaven. We told e.l.f. we wanted these to smell good, and they they came through with that. These smell just like a tropical oasis when you open them. So we have 2 shades here. This one here is called Sol, and it's kind of like a pinky base. It looks beautiful. I'm wearing actually both highlights today. I like to mix them together, but this one is stunning. And then we have this one here. This one's called Luna. Just reminded us of like the moon and the way it glistens off of the ocean. And it looks very white in the pan, but it's actually a beautiful gold color. It's kind of like a very yellow gold. It's absolutely gorgeous. This would look stunning on deeper skin tones. I feel like it's still pretty universal. I don't know if lighter skin tones would be able to pull this off, but definitely this one would be flattering on lighter skin tones. But I feel like mixing the two is definitely my favorite. I love both colors, and I just feel like they look stunning on the tops of your cheeks. I like to use these most with my finger. I just feel like they press so gorgeously into the skin, and they give you like just like that dewy look. Like they're just so stunning. They work pretty well with a brush as well, but my personal favorite way to apply them is with my finger. And then all of these other products we kind of added on after the fact. We just wanted to expand the collection, and these are some of my favorites here. These are the Glow Up Body Oils. These smell like heaven as well. They are so amazing. Like, I seriously can't even believe these are drugstore. They just blend into the skin so seamlessly. They're not sticky, but at the same time they're not drying. They just give you like a gorgeous sheen, and they literally last all day. Like, I kid you not, when I put these on, I have to like remember to scrub it off in the shower because it always leaves like a trace of glitter. But I think these are gorgeous for the summertime. I cannot wait to take these on vacation and just cover myself in these, of course. So we created 2 shades. Definitely wanted to make this universal as well. So this one here is more of like a champagne color. It's called Sunkissed, and it just gives you a gorgeous sheen like on the tops of your shoulders, on your collarbones. I actually like to use this on my face, kind of like as a liquid highlight. It looks gorgeous as a base under makeup as well. And then we have this other one here. This one is called Golden Hour, which I thought was so fitting. And this will be gorgeous on medium to deeper skin tones. It just gives you that gorgeous bronzy glow. Like, seriously, these are so good. And then we have 4 Dream On lip glosses. One of the lip glosses is the one that comes in the lip kit. We have A Moment, which you can purchase separately. And then we added on 3 others. So this one here is called Electric Lemonade, and it actually looks blue in the packaging, but don't worry, it's not blue on the lips. It's so sheer, and it just gives you like a gorgeous sheen to your lips. It kind of gives it more of like a cool tone, like a girl, almost like an iridescent purple sheen to your lips. So don't panic by the color. It does not look blue on the lips. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then we have this one here is Tropical Fruit Punch, and this one is kind of more like a peachy pink color. This is probably one of my favorites. And then we also have Strawberry Daiquiri, which kind of has like more of like a milky pink base, kind of like more of a cool tone pink. And they all have a little bit of shimmer in them, but they're all very sheer. They look very flattering on alone, or I like to wear them over my lip liners as well. And they smell like heaven. Like, when we told E.l.f. we wanted these to smell good, like, they really came through with that. Everything just smells like tropical fruit, like citrus. It's so yummy. But I love these glosses. And then we also have a Primer Glow Oil. This oil is so nice. It almost feels like a dry oil. It's very lightweight, like sinks into the skin so well before your makeup application, and just does exactly what it says. It gives you a nice glow and radiance underneath your makeup. You can wear this alone, obviously, or before you do your foundation. And I just love it how it comes with a little dropper. Very easy for application. You don't need a lot of product. I'll just put like a little drop on each cheek and kind of rub that in the areas where I want that glow. Oh, I also forgot to show you guys this brush here. This is the Glow Up Body Brush, and this is for the body oils. Like, it's so nice, so luxe. I feel like it's just so dense, and it just applies the product so nicely. I love that I don't have to get my hands dirty, you know, with like the product, and I just like squirt it onto the brush and then apply that on my body, and it's just so luxe. I absolutely love this little brush here. I actually like to use it with our cream to powder highlights as well. Those are for both face and body, and I will use this brush and just kind of put that on top of the liquid oil. I just feel like it just gives you so much sheen. You just want that gorgeous sun-kissed look for summer. The next piece I absolutely love. It's very special to me. We have a brush set here, and for me it means a lot just because e.l.f. was some of the very first makeup brushes that I purchased, like when I got into makeup. So to actually have created a brush collection with them was super special. So the handle of these is just absolutely stunning. It's holographic. It says e.l.f. Retro Paradise in the same font, this coral color, and then like the faded kind of like ombre bristles. Like this is just so gorgeous. These are on my vanity. I absolutely love them. They're so soft. I feel like e.l.f. has very nice brushes, especially for the price. Like they're just high quality. So I absolutely love these brushes. We did 2 face brushes and then 3 eye brushes. That way it's kind of, you get a little bit of everything, and you can definitely use these to pair with the collection as well. And last but not least, we have 3 of e.l.f.'s liquid glitter eyeshadows in the collection. These are absolutely gorgeous. If you guys have followed me on Instagram, you know I love these. They came out at the end of last year and I literally have not stopped using them since they came out. So we did 3 different tones here. We have this one's called Disco, and it's gorgeous. It kind of just has a bunch of iridescent like mix of colors in there, and then we have this rose gold one and this gorgeous like true gold. Absolutely stunning. You can wear these alone, you can wear them on top of the eyeshadow, just kind of like eyeshadow toppers. I absolutely love these. I always like to add just like a little bit in the tear duct or a little bit of pop to the center of the lid, and they're absolutely stunning. I feel like these are so high quality. I would have never guessed these were drugstore. They are just so good, so easy. Don't need like glitter glue. It's not a mess. So easy to apply. So I love these little guys. And of course I'm wearing the collection today. I have Tropicana all over my eyes, and then I'm wearing the lip kit as well as both highlights. I mixed Sol and Luna on the tops of my cheeks, and I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoy this collection as much as we do. We put so much love and effort into this. I mean, needless to say, we had to do this through a pandemic. I mean, a lot of our plans kind of got canceled and changed. We weren't able to shoot our campaign just given everything that happened with COVID. But I'm so proud of the way we handled this, the way e.l.f. handled it, you know, and we made it come together, and I'm so happy with how everything turned out. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Let me know what you guys pick up. Tag me if you guys create any looks using the products. I love seeing you guys, sharing you guys on my stories, and yeah, definitely there's going to be a lot of tutorials, a lot of makeup videos on my Instagram, so go check that out. I'll try and get some up here on YouTube as well, although I know I've been bad with YouTube. I'm trying to get back to it, but definitely go check out my Instagram at Lisha Loves Makeup. I already have some makeup tutorials there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your ongoing support. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.